weather appears it won't be going away anytime soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
No doubt they will be absolutely focused. You want to steal a sweep from your rivals any chance you can. And I got to be honest, this is probably bigger for the fans than the players playing in this one. Huge bragging rights at stake.
Dinelson Lamet, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ready now is Ty France, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Road? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Luis Torrens. Fouled off. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now that's popped up. Cronenworth has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box, Jake Fraley, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0.
ああ、ケンさん起きてましたか。
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This
まあ
guy's
今
done
日
a
は
great
ね、
job not swinging at
通
pitchers'
常通り
pitches.
仕
And
事
when
な
he's
んで
getting the
すけ
ball in
ど。
the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
3-1 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well
Ah,
would take such a
so
big
nice.
hack like that one.
Left side, but well foul.
ああ、7時ぐらいに起きたらちょうどええぐらいですけどね。
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the
8
play, and that'll
時
retire
半
the
過ぎに出
side.
るんですけど。
Mariners are down in order, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score.
まあでもえらい揺
Justice
れとったみ
Sheffield,
たい
a
ですね。なんか
southpaw
ね。
from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
They acquired by the Yankees in the Andrew Miller trade from the left side. Big arm. The Yankees think that this guy could be a very good pitcher, and they think he's going to be in their starting rotation heading into the future. Big fastball, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good selection of off-speed pitches. Once he learns to command those off-speed pitches, the sky's the limit for Justice Sheffield.
And this will get through
いきなり
into
打
right,
たれ
and
る。
he's aboard with a single.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
まあ普段からね、備えと
In
か
at
ん
the
と。
plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch to him is
まあ
in there
水
for
は
a called
大量に
strike
凍っ
one.
てんすけど。
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They dropped
あ
another
と
one
は
last
簡
time
易
out,
ト
and
イ
in
レ
fact,
と。
they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to
あと
avoid the
長
sweep
期
here
保
in
存
this
で
one.
き
Yeah,
る
they got to get off in the
食
early
材は
innings.
買うてます
It's
け
going
ど。
to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the
結構
way
長
back
持
to
ち
the
するん
dugout
です
to
よ。
have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It comes in at 262 on the year. 4 home runs, 27 driven in. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pham stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off it to even the count 2
まあ
and
トイ
2.
レットペーパーもたっぷりあるんでね。
Pham's off and running. Pitch inside the throw.
あかん、落としても
And
ら
in
った。
fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
まああとはね、体拭き用の
To third.
ウェットタオ
look
ル
at
み
the
たいな。
dive. The throw to first. It's in time.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Right side, but it's going to be a
あ
foul
とはあ
ball.
れですね、
Opportunity for him here to pick up that
ミ
runner
ニ
from
コンドみ
second
たい
with
な
2
のもあり
away.
ますけどね。
Comes set, the 0-1.
ああ、
Hit
やば
high and deep out
い。これ
there to
はあ
left
かん、
center
これはあ
field.
かん。
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
打たれてまいまし
Pitcher
た。
was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
いや さすがジュニアさんですな。
Here's Will Myers. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up one run.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ranging back is Henniger. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
そういやあれ、水曜日ぐらいでした。プロスピの最新データが来るみたいですね。火曜やったかな、火曜か水曜か。
Now it'll be Kyle Lewis as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
結局去年でしたっけあれ。勝ったけど大してやってなかったですね。
First delivery to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a three-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
積みゲーになってま
Crush
した。
that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The Friars will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early one-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Lewis becomes the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Into the box, J.P. Crawford.
でもメジャーの開幕も楽しみですね。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted out to straightaway center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
あとはあれですね、その座礁がシーズンスケジュールどうなるんでしょうね。通常通りのあれになってるのか、4月8日開幕仕様になってるのか。ああ、また持ってかれた。あーちゃー。ああ、そうなんですね。もともとあれですよね。4月1日でしたよね、ほんまはね。それが結局ずれて、4月8日ですね。その辺どないなんですよね。ほんまに調整入って8日からなるのか。もうあえて前のままの1日開幕っていう設定なのか、その辺の仕様がわからんですね。
Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3
あ
times
と
in a
は
row and
選
you
手
find
メー
yourself
カー
down
がね
1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a
出て
swivel
くれ
here.
る
Is
の
he
を
coming
待つん
back
で
with
す
it
けど
4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has
多分4月中には出る
unbelievable
と思うん
range,
で
a
すけどね
strong arm, and very, very quick
ほんまは
hands.
今
And
月
he
出
is
と
just
かん
the
と
start
ね
of the
ダメ
new
なんですけど
wave of the next line of great shortstops.
That'll bring up Austin Nola as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop and he's unable to haul it in.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
う
And
わ
now
ーバントで
Nelson
くる
Lamet. Now a bunt
おー
attempt
うまい
here.
バント
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Tommy Pham. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing,
やばいまた打
high
たれた
drive, left field and deep. See you
あっちゃ
later. Over the wall, a home run.
やたら打たれますねうん
Two runs on the board after the
先発がもう
home
一つ
run by Tommy Pham. Number 11 for him on the season as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
うん
The batter, number
打
9,
たれまくってる
second
な
baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
73うん2回で4点って
To the
重た
plate
いです
now,
ね
Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in
な
this
か
one.
なかやっぱりマリナーズも先発が打たれやすいですね
Popped him up. Crawford over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over.
まあ今3位ですけどね
So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners
まあブルー
nothing.
ジェイズに比べたらちょっとマシなんですけどね
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting eighth, the second
So
baseman,
now into the box is Shedlong Jr. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
まあ鼻がなんかよう出ますね花粉症の影響ですかね
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
なんか
Ball
ボー
even
ル
at
臭いな
2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
ここでピッチャー。どうしましょうかね。難しいとこですね。もう早めに変えて攻めに行くか。4点やからね。キャッチャー外野。あれ外野3人もおるんですかこれ。あ、違うわ。勘違いしてた。こっちでしたな。内野。左やったら、この人にするべきか、この人か。鼻がね。
0-1, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
So here now is Ty France.
Ty France.
From the stretch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave one. They're down 4-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Cannon Middleton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Striding in is Manny Machado. Prior history in this matchup. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once.
Machado.
First pitch on its way.
まあもうちょいね引っ張ってもよかったんですけど4点やからね2点とかやったらですけど
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. pulls this one in the air out to left. Chasing after it is Lewis. He's there and records the first out. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
首がよう出ますな。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Tatis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
This is in the air out to right field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He's got it, and there are two down now.
阪神に打たれた。
So here's Will Myers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This pitch is popped up, and Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Padres down in order, but they're in front 4-0.
鈴木誠也。どこやったかな。パドレスじゃなかったですね。てっきりパドレスかもったカブスらしいですよ。鈴木誠也さん。
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, gotta be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good productive AB to get this team going.
And he fouls this one off. This year against right-handed pitching, Torrens brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season.
A swing and a high drive to right center field.
いただきました。
To lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
At the plate now, Jake Fraley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
タイミングやったからね。
And it's fouled away.
荷物待ち。 そっちは地震は揺れはったんですか？そんな揺れんかったんです
Now
か？
the payoff pitch home. Grounded weakly to the left. And Machado
Wow.
with the bare hand. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in next, Kyle Lewis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
100億円すごいですね。
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
ああ、
Hey,
そう
usually
や
the
ったんで
second
すね
time。through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
あ
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
あ、1年25億。
Standing in now,
すごいですね。
Kyle Seager. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
桁がちゃいますよね。
Seared down the
Wow.
first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
ああ、そのアニメのあれですよ
One
ね。
for the
動
Mariners
き
in
ま
the
くっ
inning,
て
and it
る。
comes on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners 1.
スマリさんが作ってあげてましたよね。
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
For the Padres, the center fielder, Trent
First offering,
Grisham.
popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the
あ
first
あ、
out.
はい。
Now
お
batting,
疲れ
Final
様
line
で
there for
す。
the Mariners starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
また
Boy, this
朝
one got
見れ
ugly
たら見
early.
に
They
行
were
きます
looking
わ
to。get some innings out of the starting rotation.
Mm.
That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Now to bat, Eric Hosmer grounded out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Lewis waits on it, 2 gone.
the batter, the catcher,
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Nola. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. A ball and no strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ball 2.
うわ
He
あ、
may be
いい
down
球や
2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
いやー、1年25億って。
And back at
す
Petco
ごい
Park
ですね。
in San Diego as we check in with Heidi
あ
Watney.
あ、肉デコさん
Thanks,
起き
Matt.
て
I
ました
talked with
か。
Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's
久し
offensive
ぶりに
performance
アラン
so
さん
far,
来て
and
ま
he
したよ
told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last
leading off
AB.
for the Mariners, the shortstop,
今は負けてますけどね。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1年で、すごい数字ですな。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1年25億やけど、1ヶ月にしたらなんぼなんでしょうね。
Popped up. And no one will get this one. Fastball
ああ、
called
入って
strike
る。
three, and there's the first out of the inning.
函館地震で崩壊。
Up
あ
next,
ち
the
No
ゃ
one on with one down, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. And now the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hit hard on the ground
い
at
やー、捉え
first.
た。
And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
2億なんとかくらいやろ。それでもすごいです。毎月2億入ってくるっていうのもね。
That's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able
白
to
い粉
execute
ですっ
with
てい
that type of velocity,
う。ボリビアじゃ
fastballs
ない
up
です
and
か。
in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away
Santa
with the
Blanca.
soft stuff later in the game.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
打ちまくりやな。
Count remains 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Did in the air out to left. Lewis waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late.
あ
Here's a
あ、や
fly
ばい。
ball.
これやばい。
Well
これ
hit.
やばい。
And that's
Nuke
off
it.
the left field wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to
Santa
get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Into the box, Jake Cronenworth.
Ah,
and the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Back up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
マチャドさん。
Now here's the first offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 5-1.
ピッチャー、ピッチャーからっすか。誰にしよう。この人で。
Sam Haggerty will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First delivery to him. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes. How
残
about
念
the
な
amount
が
of
ら
strikeouts? What's even
見
more
逃し三
impressive?
振でした。
No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Ty France, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
A ball and 2 strikes.
ボールだ。
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher.
So here is Luis Torrens. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on the way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first with time to spare. The side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. Nick Margaviches will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
1枚着るとね、なんか暑いんですよね。で、脱ぐとなんか中途半端に寒いんですよね。
And that'll bring up Fernando
加減が
Tatis
難しい
Jr.
です
It
ね。
was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
暑いな。なんかムシムシと暑い。相変わらずアクションが派手で
And
す
with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
やられますな。
Number 5, Will Myers.
At the plate, Will Myers. As he grounds one briskly to short, Crawford fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Six runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Lewis, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman.
At the plate now is Eric Hosmer. Flew out last time up. Hey now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Padres 6 and the Mariners 1. Now at the plate, here is Jake Fraley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder, number 28.
First delivery to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Lewis.
なかなか打てんですな。
Next for Seattle, Kyle
今の
Lewis
もタイミ
struck
ング
out
い
in
いで
his
すけ
last
ど
trip
ね。
to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
腹の虫が鳴きまくってますな。
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And that's the second out.
Now batting,
Next to hit, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now.
ラネットさん。
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit.
やっと打った。今のもなんか取られそうでしたけどね。
base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Drew Pomeranz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jurickson Profar is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Three and
これまたボール。
Mitch Haniger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number
今の
3.
ももう一つでしたね。
One left for Seattle. They trail 6-1.
7th inning, stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And solid
パドレ
contact
スの方
there
は
as
よ
this
う
ball
来ま
is
すよね。
belted high in the air out to left. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball
変わ
game.
っても変わってもよう打た
I'm
れ
sure
ます
he's
な。
feeling a lot
しか
better
も
about the
ノーア
way
ウ
he's
トや
going
し、
right now.
これは嫌な感じ。
Here's Jurickson Profar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The average right at 280.
いきなり打たれるの嫌ですね。
One home run, 9 driven in. And it's 1-1. Nola stands at second with no outs. Down the left field line and deep, and foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning. A leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over to the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Case Sadler comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
羨ましいぐらいよう打ちますな。
Hit hard
あ
on
ー
the
じゃあ
ground
ま
to
た
the
打たれ
right,
た。
and that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner scores
や
from
っ
third
ぱ
as
り
they
打たれる。
extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Ranging back is Henniger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Stepping in next, Manny Machado, and their runners at the corners now. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself
ここ
behind
でまた
0-2.
3番4番と流れていくから怖いですな。
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch.
サービス監督。
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
とか抑えん
The
と
count doesn't mean much to this
6点差
batter.
です
He's
から
all
ね。
in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
あ
Back
ー
up the
ちょっと
middle.
危ない。
Crawford has it.
間に合うか。
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Friars 7 and the Mariners 1.
首が出まくりです
Mitch
な。
Haniger the next to bat. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams. And geographically, they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next up, Shed Long Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
当てられてる。
Braden Bishop will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
116勝。危ないですね。
First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on, lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase.
感じはいいですけ
He
ど。
gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ty France. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's set, here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
見てもたれ
Man, the
担当
Mariners
や
have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 delivery. Runners are at the corners with one man out. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Three and two.
うわ
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And he misses with it, ball 4,
Foul
so
ball.
that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looked like he might have gotten
これは
squeezed a
点
little
欲
bit
しい
right
な
there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Luis Torrens. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
There's
one on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Leger Newsom enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And stepping in, Will Myers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The right fielder, Will.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
ちゃ眠たいですね。数分寝てました。あら、ブツブツ鳴ってますか。うわ、ほんまや。
Look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the eighth, and that brings up Trent Grisham.
これでもあれでしょ。ゲーム音消えてんちゃいますか。あれ消えてない？消えてないっすね。あれ今回残ってるんや。完全に寝てましたね。完全に意識を失いましたね。ああ、珍しいですね。大概切ったらまた消えてまうんですけどね。
Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike two.
でもやっぱりブツブツなんか音しますよね。本体がおかしいのか、そういう仕様なのか。
Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
あちゃー。
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ha-Seung Kim gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. First offering. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and a pair of RBIs. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order. They're on top 7-1. Matt Strahm comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
最終回。
All set to start the ninth in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jake Fraley.
変えましょうか。
Dylan Moore is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Now here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Strahm has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty,
Ah,
they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air. Machado is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Onto the party porch and gone. Solo home run here for Kyle Seager. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford. Popped it up. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Padres jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet with his 4th win this season. Justice Sheffield only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
まあ、打たれまくりましたね、今日も。借金が増えていく。3連敗、2連勝の後の3連敗ですな。きついな。うわぁ、4位転落してる。次があれっすね。最下位じゃないわ。3位争いですね。アスレも借金が10ですか。似たようなもんですね。0.5 しか変わらんから。9.5 と10と差がすごいですね、これ。9ゲーム。また借金が膨れてきましたね。パドレス1位なんですね。広島も独走状態。ほんまに勝てんですね。よっしょ、さあ寝ましょうか。極端ですよね。強いとこは強いけど、弱いとこは弱いっていう。はーい。 お疲れ様でした。さあ、では。